Hi, everyone. Today, I want to help you navigate sharing files on Google Drive and making sure you're giving your collaborators the level of access that you want to be helpful for you. So, let's take a look at these drafting notes that I made for conferences this week. Let's say I want to share these notes. Oops. Let's say I want to share these notes and I want my students to be able to comment on these notes. Um, as you know, probably you go to share up in the upper right hand corner when you have the document open. And there are a few ways to do this, either from your drive or from the document. But let's start with the document. You go to share, and like my nerdy anti glare glasses. My internet is thinking, of course. And what we'll do is you'll edit the settings here at the bottom. So I'm going to keep this at University of Arizona because I'm sharing these with my students, and I want to keep it within my system. And so I'm not going to change that, but I will show you over here. So if it was a viewer, then whoever receives this file will only be able to view this file. This is great to share something professionally. You want somebody to take a look at some work that you have already completed, or you want to share some information with somebody, but they aren't even able to comment. It'll just look like a clean document that they can view. So you might want to change it to comment if you want to receive some questions or comments. And this is great often for a certain level of peer collaboration. So you don't want them to be able to do inline edits, but you want to be able to receive some thoughts in the margins. But for me, I ask that when you're sending a link my way, that you change it to editor. And this is because this allows me to do a little bit more in terms of inline comments. So I could write suggesting, and then I could say resources I'd like you to review with you, to, like not today, but tomorrow. And then you'll be able to see the changes that I've made. Okay. Google Docs does keep a really great record of who has commented or changed what. And you can also always go to the file version history to see a current version history. Or to see a version history. So let's say you've shared a document with me and I have commented excitedly all over your document, and that's great. And you want to be able to interact with those and accept changes or reject changes. But you're just curious what it looked like before you sent it to me. You can always go back to an earlier version before you sent it out. So that automatic saving of version history is another great feature of Google Docs. Okay. You can also make these privacy adjustments in a link that you're sharing on any Google file. And so not just a document. So I right clicked there and I can either be via share or get link, either way. So if you share it, this sends somebody an email to view the document. But if you want to grab the link, get the link. And then do the same thing. Make sure that the settings below read correctly. Right now, anyone in this group with this link can view. This is the pay calendar. It's always important to know when you're going to get paid. Okay, anyone in this group can view. Let's say I wanted somebody to comment or change, right? That's how I'll do that. And that's it, okay? I hope this is helpful and happy collaborating. I really love this feature about Google Docs and Google Drive files in general. So have fun having a conversation with each other about your work. Bye. My computer is thinking, and I'm not going to edit this out. So.